Hey y'all, it's Greg again. Wanted to do another video about ergonomic guitars that fit me. As I've said in other videos, and please check out the other videos that I've made about these guitars, because I couldn't find a good sitting position with traditional shape guitars. I made some of my own that fit me perfectly, and I don't know that these are made for big people specifically, or if skinny people would really enjoy them too. I kind of think so. I think they're a fantastic design. They put the playing hand in such a natural position. Like I've said before, if you have somebody that you know sit down and you tell them, have a seat and play air guitar, they're probably not going to put themselves in this position. They're probably going to go for that right there. And that's where this is, you know, that's where I built these. So that they would sit so naturally and comfortably. I'm really, really pleased with them. That's why I've got a little bit of a grin on my face. Real proud of these designs. They're all based on the same dynamics, which I always like to point out. I call this the zero line. The necks come off at the D saddle at roughly a 35-degree angle. That's a really good, comfortable angle for playing. Very natural. This one I wanted to talk about today. This was one of the first ones I built. I built this kind of like it was really, really rough. It was just an experiment. I've got less than $100. Well, I've got right at $100 in this guitar. This is a tabletop, a 4 or 5 foot wooden table that I bought for $10 at the thrift place. The neck came off of a guitar that I paid $25 for. A nice brand guitar. This is a low end, of course. It's a common single coil style guitar with a kind of a hook on the headstock. A lot of you might be familiar with those. Since it was $25, I wanted to experiment with this. So I took a file, and actually a type of a rasp, and shouldered this into like a V shape, and it just is phenomenal. I love to pick up this guitar and play it. So I wanted to show that you could have a really, really ergonomic headless guitar for about $100. I've got another video that I'll make on a guitar that I'm working on now that will convert a guitar that you probably, a lot of you already have, that can be converted into a ergonomic guitar. It would not necessarily be headless if you wanted to just invest in the work to make it ergonomic. Interesting design too, so I'm looking forward to making that. But so you can have a guitar that sits so fantastically well for you for $100. Unlike anything else, make it your own. Don't be afraid, for those of you who are starting out the guitar and tinkering with them and things. Dive in. This one, like I said, started out to be a really rough model. I kind of butchered the body. The neck wasn't good. The body wasn't good. And I made a couple of the others that you see behind me. Matter of fact, I made all 3 of these before I came back to this one and thought, you know, that sits so well because of this cut that I've made. That's the essence of my design, is that you cut away this part where your playing hand leg is, so that it puts your playing hand, your picking hand, inside your left leg. It's a very, very natural position to be playing in. Where was I going with that? Anyway, I came back to this guitar and had a new tool, I guess it's called a cup wheel for a grinder. And I just went to town on this thing and started rasping and shaving and contouring, and ended up kind of liking it after all. That's when I started working on the neck and did that shouldering, and this has turned into a guitar that I really, really love to pick up. It was kind of a little bit of a dog after I initially put it together. But this cut was so good. I made the cut so perfectly for my leg, and it felt so comfortable to sit with. I've made, I don't know, 6 or 7 of these that some of them are going to be completed. Some of them were just for experimentation to find out where angles would be best. And the fact that they sit so well is what I wanted to like get out there to everybody. So my idea could be shared, and some people that maybe are not as comfortable playing traditional shapes in a seated position, because these are all made for sitting and playing. They stand and play just fine. Matter of fact, because that's the position that you play in standing, I wanted to keep it sitting down. Really no transition. It flows right into where you already were. So don't be afraid to dive in if you're just starting out with tinkering with things. If you can invest in a really, really kind of a dog, if you come across them at a yard sale or something like that, $25, $30, buy it. Even if it doesn't play well, experiment on it. The amount you might spend that is maybe thought to be money not well spent could be a really, really low payment for a fantastic amount of experience. I wired this one up straight to the jack. I stuck the jack in the butt there so it's out of the way. No volume. Just an old pickup I had laying in a drawer. And these things all sound great. You know, I'm no connoisseur of amplifiers or anything like that. I've got some nice old tube amps from the 70s and things like that, but it's about the way these are comfortable. You can make any guitar sound good if you put the right electronics in it, but you can't make them all sit well, and these are just phenomenal sitting and playing guitars. So watch my other videos, check out the ones on these that I've made. The TV tray guitar that's made out of TV trays. These are of cedar. Maybe I'll make some more videos about them, explaining how I tinted them, cut them, shellacked them, things like that. This one's routed out. Matter of fact, it's semi-hollow. Just different things that I've done to them. I might do other videos to focus on that. But anyway, budget, ergonomic, headless guitar for about $100. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a good day.